Hello everyone, my name is Rashid Miftah. I'm a teacher of English at Salah Dil Ayyubi High School from Tenerife. And today I'm going to present to you a lesson. So our lesson today, as you see here, is vocabulary about the unit of brain drain. In this lesson, I'm going to introduce learners to the topic of brain drain first. After, I'm going to help them expand their vocabulary on the topic of this unit. So this lesson is made for second year baccalaureate students all streams. I'm going to focus on collocations, synonyms, and after I'm going to give you a link to a vocabulary quiz that you can take online and also get your answers online. So let's start. Okay, now let's explain first what is brain drain. So before we explain these two terms, I want you to look at this proverb and try to guess the meaning of this proverb. The grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. I have here an image on the upright to help you understand the meaning or the literal meaning of this proverb. So this is the fence, this is the grass. Here we have dry grass and here we have green or greener grass. So the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. Take some time and look at the image. It will help you guess the meaning of the proverb. I'm going to give you some seconds to try to think about this. So as you might have guessed, the proverb means, in relation to brain drain, it means that people always tend to think that the situation is better elsewhere in other countries, not in the countries where they are. That is the meaning of the proverb. Like for example, if I am in an underdeveloped country, I think that life and the situation in a developed country would be better for me. This is the meaning of the proverb. Like in this example, I sometimes think I'd be happier living in America. Oh well, the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. So this is the meaning of the proverb in relation to brain drain. Now let's explain the terms. So let's start with the brain. By brain here we mean the bright, skilled, talented, brilliant, educated, qualified, intellectuals, professionals, or people in general. That's what we mean by brain. People who are bright, skilled, talented, brilliant, educated, qualified, and trained. We call them professionals, intellectuals, or people in general. So in general, we're talking here about skilled people. We're not talking about people who go to a country as unskilled workers or as just normal travelers for tourism, for example, but we're talking about skilled people. Drain, the meaning of drain is loss, the noun of the verb lose, to lose something. Departure, noun of to depart, to go, to leave. Living, the noun of to leave, to go, to quit. And immigration, to immigrate. So drain here means leaving your own country to go to another country. Or it's the loss of brains of skilled people which we have or who we have in a country and who go to another country for many reasons. We can make now a definition. So brain drain is the immigration of skilled professionals to developed countries for many reasons. Of course, the main reason is to make life better, to search for better life living conditions. So what are the factors or the reasons behind brain drain? In the next slide, we're going to see some examples of pushing factors and pulling factors. By push factors, we mean the factors that push people to go to live in another country, to immigrate to another country, and pull factors which attract, which make people come to another country. Like for example, so an example of push factors, low pay or low salary or low wages. Like for example, you are a doctor in a country and you get a low salary. Pull factor is high salary or high pay or high wages. So this one is an example of a push factor, something that pushes professionals to go to another country. And this one is an example of an attractive or a pull-in factor that makes people want to come to another country. Another example, lack of opportunities or unemployment. So in some countries and the developed countries, we have a shortage of opportunities, especially job opportunities. And some people are highly skilled, they have diplomas, high degrees, but they don't find the job in their field. So what do? They go to another country, they immigrate to another country to find a job. And so pull factor is better in general. People immigrate to search for better living conditions. We have also instability, war, conflict in some countries. Like for example in Syria, because of the war in Syria, a lot of Syrian professionals, for example, they immigrated to Germany searching for better living conditions. And of course, people go to other countries for peace, better education, better health care. We have also lack of professional development opportunities. Like for example, for some researchers or doctors or other professionals, they want to continue study and to conduct more research in their countries, but they don't have research facilities, centers, opportunities. That's why they go to other countries searching for opportunities for professional development and research. So these are examples of factors that push people to immigrate and also factors that pull them to immigrate. Now let's study some words. This is a word cloud about brain drain. All the terms here are collected because they are related to brain drain. So we're going to study these words and we're going to make collocations. What is a collocation? A collocation is a combination of words that are used together, they go together. Why? Because they sound normal to English people or English speakers. That's what we mean by collocation. For example, look at the word here. We have here verb make, down the cloud, and we have the word money. Make money is a collocation in English. Okay? Make money is a collocation. For example, for English people, it doesn't make sense to say I do a lot of money or I did a lot of money. We say I make or I made a lot of money. Do, we don't use it with money. So make collocates with money. Let's take another example. Look up here, look at the word low. Low, it collocates with pay. We use low with pay. We say low pay and the opposite is high. Look at high. High pay. So in this word cloud, I put all the words related to brain drain. When you watch this video on a platform, you can pause it and study these words. You can take a notebook, study the words, explain them using your dictionary or online dictionary before you move to the next slide. Because in the next slide, I'm going to give you examples of collocations. But you yourself now, you can try and take the words that collocate with each other. You can write as many in your notebook before you move to the next slide. So let's move to, I'm going to give you some examples of collocations. Like for example, improve. The verb improve collocates with these nouns and other nouns that are in the cloud. Like for example, improve salary. I make my salary better or higher. Improve living conditions. Improve working conditions. So improve goes with these words in English or these nouns. And this is the first reason why people immigrate to other countries. Why do they go to other countries? Of course, to improve their salaries, living conditions, and working conditions. Let's take another example. Second, brain. Look at the word brain. It collocates with drain and also with loss. We say brain loss. It comes from the verb lose. Losing brains. So underdeveloped countries are losing brains to more developed countries. This is the meaning of drain, loss. We say brain drain, brain loss. The opposite is brain gain. Brain gain is when a country which is developed benefits or gets or receives people who are talented, who are skilled. So, and the developed country loses them, and a developed country benefits from them. This is what we mean by brain gain. It's the opposite of brain drain. Let's see another example. We have these two words in the word cloud, capital flight. So flight comes from the verb fly, noun of fly. Capital is money that you invest in a business. So capital flight means the money that flies or moves from a country to another country because, for example, business people have problems or are afraid of political instability or an economic crisis or other social problems. That's why they take their money and they go to invest in another country. That's what we mean by capital flight. For brain drain, we call it also human capital flight. It's like the flight or the movement of people to other countries. So capital flight is the movement of money. Human capital flight is the movement of human resources, people. Let's look at this one. We have low pay. I told you earlier that word pay collocates with low. The opposite is high pay. Of course, people pushing factor, they immigrate from a country because they have low pay and they go to a developed country for high pay. 5, highly skilled or highly qualified professional or professionals or people. So highly skilled, qualified, trained, etc. professionals. These collocate with professional. Also you can put here people. I told you make money. Make money means earn money. So these are just examples, some examples of collocation that we have in the word cloud. You, when you study this lesson, you can go back, you can pause the video and take your dictionary, explain the words, and try to find other combinations of collocations that are possible in the cloud. Let's move now to synonyms. I'm going to give you some examples of synonyms. But you, when you study this on your own, you can find other examples. Drain. A synonym of drain is loss, departure, leaving, immigration. Bright or brilliant. This is an adjective. Synonyms are skilled, qualified, talented, smart, clever, and trained. Dream means ambition, aspiration. Something I aspire to, something I have an ambition about doing in the future, or something I dream of. Good, favorable, or bitter. You have this word in the cloud. It is a good reason why people go to other countries. They go to other countries searching for favorable conditions, means advantages, positive things. 5, look for is search or seek. You have this word in the cloud. I'm seeking a job means I'm looking for a job. I'm searching for a job. Also, people immigrate to seek for better opportunities or search for better opportunities. Also, these are just some examples of synonyms, but you yourself, you can go back to the cloud and find other words and their synonyms in the cloud. We have also wages. A wage is a salary, pay, or money. So, now I have here a quiz, an online quiz that you can take to check your understanding of the terms or vocabulary of a brain drain unit. You can copy this link and type it on your browser, or simply you can install this app, QR code reader app, on your mobile phone. You can find it on Apple Store or also iPhone, and you open it and you take a picture of this code and it takes you directly to the quiz. I'm going to show you an example using my mobile phone. So I'm going to show you with my mobile phone how to capture this code using the QR code reader app. So here, I already have it installed on my mobile phone, QR code, if you see it. I open it. I have a square here, okay? I direct the square towards the app and you see it is captured. And we have the link here. The same link you see there is here. I click on OK and it takes me directly to the quiz online on Google Forms. This is the quiz. So this is the quiz. You can take it online. When you finish, click on submit. I will get your answers and I will send you feedback and correction. So you can you can get the quiz by using this code, or you can use it or get it from the link above. Also, this whole lesson with the PowerPoint, you can find it here on my blog. Copy this blog, type it in your browser, and you can find this lesson and other lessons, including the cloud that we studied in this lesson. You can go back to it and study other words. That's all for this lesson. I hope it will help you understand the topic of brain drain well, and thank you very much.